Hello, everybody. Okay. Sorry, I just died. Anyways, as you can see right now, we're doing a little tier list right now. I felt like it just kind of feels right, to do a tier list after all these years of me playing. Let's change this a bit because let's just let's just do this because automatically right now this isn't a character anymore, so pre-rework medkit. Okay, but the rest of the fighters are on the table. Okay, and I guess we're starting from left to right. There's a little tier list. Reminder that I only play Slingshot and a little bit of Vine Staff, so don't be too hard on me. This might be, you know what? Let's make this for casual gamers. Let's make this a tier list for casual gamers. And it's just how like good they are generally. Like every map, every team composition, like everything. Just generally how good they are as not only a teammate but like as a solo as well. Okay. So like first off, Sword. I feel like he goes in high B tier. Well, maybe he's mid B tier, actually. I mean, he's like really well balanced right now. I wouldn't change him. Honestly, his movement is really linear. It's if he sneaks up on you, it's like not too bad, but like he's just a decent character, He's mid B. He's mid B. If he sneaks up on you, he can pretty easily get kills as long as you don't have a lot of movement. Every character in this game has movement though, so I mean he just does a lot of damage, has a lot of survivability, and sneaks up on people and kills them, He's the basic neutral character. Skateboard. I'm debating high B and low A. For casual players, it's very hard to hit Skateboard. Even competitive players, if you're playing against another competitive player, I feel like high B. High B, because we're talking about the casuals right now. Casual players probably aren't that good at hitting his tricks. Probably aren't as good as like other people that are like in pro lobbies all the time, like hitting his tricks, knowing when to get in and out, So I feel like he's high B tier because he's like very impossible to hit, and a lot of people waste their time trying to hit him in the when they're like when they don't have the best aim. So yeah, I feel like he gets in really well. He can do a lot of damage off board if you're a casual. On board, he can do a lot of damage if you're a bit better. It's generally hard to hit him, all around. It's just it's just live, laugh, love, right? Biograph. I want to put him in mid B. Like next to Sword, but I feel like he's low B, He's definitely not the best. He's Biographed is so fragile, it's hard to get anything done, especially with Boombox. If you have like a full melee comp, it's almost impossible to get anything done as Biographed, because if you hit them, they hit you as well. I mean, so many things counter him. Sword doesn't really counter him. Slingshot low-key counters him, depending on how good you are. He has a winning matchup against Hyper Laser. And not even these three, just these two right here. He has a winning matchup against Hyper Laser and these two. He's probably even with Rocket, and then he's probably a little bit worse with everybody else. I feel like the highest I could put him is mid B, but like the bottom of mid B, but I feel like he's just low B. Okay, Katana. Honestly, for casuals, one of the best picks. One of the best picks around. For casuals, I'll put him in mid B, right above Sword. If you're a little bit more competitive, he'd be low B, but if you're casual, he's about mid to high B, like up there with Skateboard. He can be A tier and conquer maps if you're a casual, because it's like it's really hard to understand how to counter him if you don't really get it. But for now, honestly, I might put him above Skateboard. Yeah, I'll put him above Skateboard. Remember this for casuals, guys. Please, please, please. Okay. Rocket. Solid A tier. He... You know what? We'll move him up to A tier as well. Rocket does so much damage. He's really easy to pick up. He's really easy to hit his targets with because the AoE damage. He has a fast charging ult that charges itself when he uses it. He has a lot of burst damage. He just has everything you want in a good beginner character, you know? He's just so good. Slingshot would probably be right up there with Sword for casuals. Yeah, right up there with Sword. Maybe a little bit above him. Let me say this. If you're not a double jump, I mean, not double jump. If you're not a dolphin jump, which is pretty easy, go watch my sing guide. Yeah, just kidding. But if you're not a dolphin jump, it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, he can just... Dolphin jump shoots him up right next to Skateboard, but otherwise he's mid B tier, honestly. For casuals. For casuals, guys. For casuals. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. He's just not... And, like, higher level play, he's really good. But if you're level 50 and you play the game on and off, like, you're never going to be hitting your shots with him. Like, nothing's ever going to work out. It's just bad, you know? Oh my god, it's just... Literally pick anybody else other than Hyper Laser if you're like... I mean, unless you want to play a Hyper Laser. I mean, this game's all about fun, right? Live your life. Live, laugh, love. But he relies so much on mechanics. It's just, which is like aim and position and everything. He relies so much on mechanics, it's not even funny. So he's not very good in the casual ranks. Shuriken. I want to put him a little bit above Slingshot because, okay, he does a bit more consistent damage than a Slingshot with bad aim, since he has 3 different projectiles that he shoots out very fast. He can get in some melee damage with his M2, he can trick up opponents with his E, and he can fly away with his Q, and nobody knows how to punish it because you have to do 10 damage. But yeah, he's right up there with Skateboard, actually. Like, right up there with Skateboard. Sling is the determining factor between mid and high tier, you know? He's just, like, in that sweet spot. And then Biograph is low B tier. And then that's our 1 C tier of the day. Okay, this... Boombox is hard to put. Boombox is an annoyance. But one thing in casual play is that nobody knows how to get past the shield. Unless you literally have, like, 5 people gained up on Boombox, and they're, like, 2 of them are melees, nobody knows how to get past his shield. So... I don't know if I should put him up there with Slingshot, like, slightly above or slightly below him. Because his rhythm mechanic is a little bit hard to learn, especially with the music going on in the background. It can be distracting to understand it and get it all the way through your head. And then you have to learn his mechanics with his charges. It's like a whole thing, and he's getting a rework soon. Slightly below Sling tier because he's more complicated, but like his barrier saves him, you know. Subspace. He's definitely in Skateboard range, but I don't know if he's better or worse. And if he's better, should I put him in A tier? Subspace is just, I mean, Subspace is Subspace. You can get direct hits, but you don't need them because you get free value for just existing and shooting your little pot shots everywhere because they set mines. You have your ultimate, which is the best ultimate in the game. You have a get out of jail option. You have a float, which like takes a bunch of people out of their abilities. It's a little bit annoying. Like, he has everything. So I don't know if I should put him in B or A. Let's put him bottom of A tier. Just because I don't feel like he gets as much value at these two at a casual level. Because a lot of subspaces just don't know how to place their ults or don't know when to use their Qs, you know? But other than that, he's A tier for now. And if I change my mind, I change my mind. Okay. Vine Staff. I think Vine Staff is down here with... Okay, remember, this is casual. In a competitive scene, she might be a bit farther up, but she's really not too good in a casual sense. I mean, obviously, she has her petals, she has her ultimate, but a lot of casual Vine Staffs just don't know how to take advantage of her healing, because her healing is so good. If they have a tank on your team, you just get free heals for the entire game. A lot of, like, Vine Staffs just don't understand that they actually need to do damage while they're healing. Which sounds a bit mean, but like, you need a multitask with Vine Staff. You gotta figure out where your teammates are, how to best place your sprouts so you get that good AoE healing, and when to attack and when to flee from enemies. Like, she's really complicated. I don't know if many casuals are gonna be thrilled playing her. And honestly, she's really easy to dive with a bunch of other heroes. So yeah, she's in C tier for now. Just down there with Hyper Laser. I think Hyper Laser might be a bit better than her. Medkit. For casual players, slightly above Boombox. Slightly above Boombox. Slightly. Okay? Mostly because he needs headshots to really get his value in, and slightly below Boombox because he because he needs headshots to get his value in. Well, I mean, maybe in a competitive sense he does. No, slightly above Boombox. Slightly above Boombox. I feel that I have trust that casual players can get a few headshots in, like at least 5 per round, you know, and that's enough. That really is enough. But it really just comes down to knowing when to get in and when to get out. Like, in competitive, all the way up to A, you know, but in casual setting, he's harder to find value with because, I mean, obviously, designated healer, you could just play designated healer, but some people don't really know how to fully utilize his cleanse. Other people don't know how to fully utilize his invulnerability that he gives to his teammates with his Q and ultimate. Other people just don't know how to headshot. You know, there's a couple of things that go in with them. I'm not going to cover them all here. I've played him a little bit, but yeah, he's hard to get value from a casual sense, but still pretty good, even if you just heal bot. Okay. Banhammer. I'm having a really tough time with Banhammer. Okay, so Banhammer can be put in C tier or bottom of B. And that's just because of the amount of rooting and stun abilities that people have. And the amount of movement that people can just get away with you with. To play Banhammer, you gotta be, oh god, it's so difficult. Like, obviously you have to be in the center. You always have to be tanking damage. You always have to be doing something. But because of his passive, he doesn't get passive shield regen. He needs to either kill or have a Boombox on his team. He needs heals from the supports like Medkit and Vine Staff. Like, when you're playing as a casual, you just rely so much on your team with Banhammer. I feel like I can't put him higher than C tier. Yeah, not higher than C tier. A little bit better than these two, but not higher than C tier. This one's difficult. The thing with Scythe is that she has such... She is the highest skill ceiling hero around, which also means that she has she's so hard to understand and learn. I don't want to put her in C because you can still get value from her, like even if you're not like doing a lot, but God, she just takes so much practice to actually get good at. I feel like for casual players, I don't C, maybe bottom of B. Maybe, I don't know if I should even put her there though. She has such a high skill floor. It's just so hard to get value with her from lower ranks. Honestly, it really is. Like, I don't know. You know what? I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is okay. This is okay. Yeah, this is basically the casual tier list. Keep in mind, casual tier list of how much value you can really get out of these characters, like from a casual viewpoint. Remember that you're like, just have fun, obviously. Like, just have fun with the game. It's fun. I'll come out with more videos later. I just want to do a fast video that I could like get out pretty quickly because I don't have like anything built up. Oh my goodness. I have nothing built up in my like backlog of videos. I have nothing, so hopefully this quenched your thirst for Falco Pun's videos. Hopefully I'll come out with something later this week. Hopefully. Big maybe. Don't hold your breath for it, but like, yeah. Okay, that's it for me. See y'all next time. Bye bye.